to Cable Sportsbooks for match day 22 is the last.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
Come on! Wait up!
Is everyone ready to play?
I think the people involved, you get to meet a lot of people in football, and that's just one of the great things. Not only is the sport great, but the people involved, so fellow referees, players, coaches, even fans. I love officiating because it keeps me involved in football. I was a player, but I don't reckon I could cut it out there anymore, at least at any decent level. But as a referee, I get to be involved in high levels of football. Keeps me involved, keeps me fit, and is great fun. I think I have a moment of this is why I do this every week. It's always good fun to get out there, and there are tough moments, but being resilient and succeeding, even just in the little things throughout a match. I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn, and as a referee you'll surely come across a lot of them, and I certainly have. I reckon give it a go. You will face challenges, but that's a part of it, and I think embracing challenges is such an important skill to learn.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jade Robran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Hello, good evening and welcome to the final round of the men's RAA NPL South Australia. All games simultaneous kick-off. Our focus here between West Adelaide and Playford City. Playford still able and have made finals, but they want to finish in the highest possible place they can. West Adelaide can finish just outside the finals, but will not be able to make them. They are safe from relegation. So all to play for Playford. They have a game next week, West Adelaide. This is their last of this NPL season. I'm Seb O'Neill with you for this one. Very much looking forward to this clash between these two sides. And we'll go through the starting lineup, starting with the home side of West Adelaide. Unchanged, both sides, in fact, for this one from their matches last week. For West Adelaide in goal, of course, their captain, Jackson O'Donnell. The defence of Jun Otter, Lionel Mohatira, Alex Banjak and Ali Reyes Maradi. In the mid, Connor Golan, Luca Fabrizio, Diego Oliveira and Dion Kirk. And up front, the formidable front two of Riley Stam and Maxim Ivanic. For Playford, as I mentioned, they are also unchanged in their starting 11. As follows: in goal, Luke Osby, their defence of Cameron Harris, Ethan Allgate, Tyson Harriman, Sean Harvey and Braden French. The midfield of McGregor, Mullen and Pratt. And the two up front, Christos Prenendes and Dan Ryan. Only change comes through the bench with James Owen dropping out and the Colombian Santiago Tavares returning to the squad through the bench.
Number 2, Cameron Harris.
Our referees for tonight, Rosario Iacabini in the middle with assistant referees Robert Billinghurst and Dan Sertoy.
Number 9, and Playford City's captain, Christos Fernandez. Number 10, Daniel Ryan. Number 14, Xavier Pratt. Number 16,
here at Kilburn Sportsplex for this one. A strong Playford contingent have come out to support their side as well this evening. Even with the possibility of a home final in hosting, we'll give you the updates, of course. Plenty of permutations to go throughout tonight, as I'm sure you'd imagine in the final round of any footballing season. And you have to look in the State League 1 currently as I speak, with Adelaide Croatia Raiders leading Olympic 1-0, and Adelaide Croatia Raiders looking to just about return to the NPL, once again jumping straight back up into the first division. That game's still being played as we start the 7 p.m. kickoffs here tonight in the RAA NPL South Australia.
Jackson O'Donnell on the substitute bench this evening for West Adelaide Hills.
It will be West Adelaide to kick us off.
Number 13, Luka Dobrowski. Number 18, Alex Simopoulos. Number 19, Shadiki Jukuri. And number 20, Benjamin Hughes.
And all ready for kickoff here, waiting for the whistle of Rosario Iacabini, and the ball is well to be placed down in the centre circle.
And your next team for this evening, referee Rosario Iacabini, assisted by Robert Billinghurst and Dan Sertoy.
And we are underway in this final round. All across the grounds here tonight. Already Dan Ryan on the ball here. Gets dispossessed. The pressure trying to be applied by Riley Stam. And already an early chance here, as that one only finds the side netting. Will just be the goal kick. Only the 2 wins in their last 5, Playford, coming against, I guess, complete polar opposites of opponents in Metro Stars and Para Hills Knights. West Adelaide, 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. Of course, that coming last week against West Torrens Burkalla. They were definitively beaten by them 6-1 at Jack Smith Park. But wins against FK Beergrad, Metro Stars, as well as Para Hills Knights, with that draw against Sturt Lions 0-0 here at Kilburn. And just an update as well on that match in the State League 1. It is now confirmed that Adelaide Croatia Raiders are promoted to the RAA NPL for season 2027. Of course, we will see that rivalry be reborn once again between FK Beograd and Adelaide Croatia Raiders. FK Beograd currently playing against Adelaide City in what could decide the top of the table. As here come West Adelaide with a chance on the edge of the box here. It managed to be blocked in the end. Here's the follow-up. Luke Osby able to capture easily enough. O'Donnell clearing long upfield. Here's Mullen trying to slip a ball through the centre. Ryan putting out wide. Harris putting in a low ball across the face of goal. Will go right to the byline and will be kept in. Another cross coming in at the back post. The touch is down. O'Donnell will come and collect. Matches tonight. Of course, this one between these two sides. FK Beograd against Adelaide City. West Torrens Burkalla against Adelaide United. Metro Stars versus Croydon. Sturt versus Campbelltown. And Para Hills Knights versus Adelaide Comets. All games currently set at 0-0. 6 simultaneous kickoffs for this final round. Here come West Adelaide. Down the right wing. Switching it out to the right-hand side. Ball comes through here, but won't fall too kindly enough, and Osby able to collect. Here's Harvey with it. Assessing his options, seeing where to go. He opts to go upfield. Headed away. Needs to be taken down by Fabrizio, but unable to find a teammate with the pass. Here he is again, Luca Fabrizio. Under 21 player of the year last year here at West Adelaide. Ball back with keeper O'Donnell. Playford has this round started sitting 5th. They can, of course, climb higher. They will want a home final. They build nicely here. Here's Xavier Pratt on the edge of the box here. Here's Patrick McGregor looking for another this season. He becomes the club's top goal scorer for this season with 10 for Patrick McGregor. And what a hit it was from the edge of the box. The first goal of the night around the grounds goes the way of Playford City.
Playford City Patriots score by number 16, Patrick McGregor.
And just as our goal comes in here, they start flying around all over the place. Updates from Adelaide City and FK Beograd. 1-0 there to the away side, meaning as it stands, Adelaide City are winning the league. Campbelltown also, they're also 1-0 up against Sturt Lions up at Carina Reserve. West Adelaide come forward on an attack of their own. Bit messy defensive-wise, but able to be caught. As we look at the table, Playford City go to 4th. It would be their highest ever finish in the South Australian First Division. If they do keep it as it is. They finished 5th on 5 different occasions across their time in the First Division, most recently back in 2002 and 1999. Cleared away and out for a throw. Campbelltown now 2-0 up against Lions. West Adelaide to try to play something through here and get an equaliser back in their last match of the season. Dangerous one here. Just goes wide. Dispossessed there for the moment, and then again as the press comes in from West Adelaide. French intercepted well. Will be a corner coming off of Connor Gollan. Has played his part in all 22 of their league matches this season. Connor Gollan for West Adelaide started in 20 of them. All scored in the grand final of last year in the SL1. Ball into the front post. It's headed away for the moment. Launched upfield. Potter. His clearance deflected. Second time going forward. Able to be taken down by Allgate. Back with it here. Osby. In search of a 5th clean sheet for this season. One of only 2 in this Playford side that have played and started every single match this season, the other being Isaac Mullen. They're now 2nd top goal scorer. It's mightily impressive for Patrick McGregor to be their leading goal scorer, keeping in mind as well Isaac Mullen with 9, but of those 9, 4 of them have come from the penalty spot. All of McGregor's goals from open play. Some stunners here as another chance bruise. That crossing. Hopeful. Switch across the other side. Takes a deflection of a head, I think it was there. Ball touch there from Murati. The recently Afghanistan international. Made his debut with the national team in June against the Maldives, country in which he captained at youth level as well. But now only at 24, making his senior appearances for the senior national team. One of a few internationals we have here in South Australia. This is the through ball that comes in there, but the shot actually is called off offside, but only went right towards Jackson O'Donnell, the West Adelaide goalkeeper. Has 4 clean sheets from this season. Won't be a 5th. No thanks to Patrick McGregor. All but one of them came in 0-0 results. Apart from round 3 versus Comets, where they did beat them here 3-0. Only Alex Banjak has played and started every single match for West Adelaide this season since moving over from Beograd. Same as Stam and Ivanic also moving over and having brilliant seasons for a side who have finished towards the lower end of the table. French has the easy ball right in front of him, the touch and the shot in the end. Whistles past that post. Would have had Jackson O'Donnell just second guessing himself for the second there. It's been a great day of football in South Australia. You would have been able to watch football in this state all the way up from 12:30 today, starting with the WNPL finals. First one between Salisbury and Tarimbo Calla, and then the second at 3 between Comets and Campbelltown, and then take your pick from any of the final round matches in the State League 1 going to now, here with these 7 p.m. kickoffs in the final round of the RAA NPLSA. Has been such a fun day to just observe and take in the results as we very much head to the pointy end of the year of 2026. Of course, can't forget as well, even last night, the State League 2 Championship final, which Pontian Eagles won 1-0 and got promoted to the State League 1 once again, being relegated last year from the second tier in SA. Harvey has that to McGregor, and he switches it to the wide right. Really chasing this one down to keep it in. That cross, not too much of an angle to get it correct. Here's Xavier Pratt. It's a nice idea for the ball, just couldn't find a Playford shirt. O'Donnell will sweep this one up. Touchdown, not doing him any favours. Still been kept in. Playford will take this moment just to hold possession. They don't do too much of this season. They only rank 10th for most possession kept across matches. That's far too quick from Oliveira there, taking that free kick. Had no one else on the same wavelength. Muhatira. Now the ball goes over the top. That's well defended. This is these two sides' 24th ever first division matchup. 18 wins, 1 draw and 4 losses the way of West Adelaide. But as I said, that's in the first division. In recent times, of course, they have played matches in the State League 1 in which Playford City have really dominated. They did win the previous NPL matchup between these two sides back in round 11 at Ramsey Park, a 4-1 win for West Adelaide that day. Another time where Maxim Ivanic and Riley Stam really ran the show. But an interesting one as well, even across their State League 1 matchups. Before that match, the last time they'd met was back in 2024. Last 3 matches, Dan Ryan has scored for Playford in each one of them. The 4-1 most recently, the 2-1 in which they won in the 2024 season, and then the 5-1 where they played the match on the back pitch at Steve Woodcock Sports Centre. Dan Ryan scoring again there. So he would be looking to make it 4 matches from the most recent 4 against West Adelaide. Dan Ryan has the 3 goals this season already coming in round 7 versus, of course, against West Adelaide and most recently against Campbelltown in round 18. I should say. And the ball that comes in, able to be cleared away. Here's Penendis. Xavier Pratt just poking that one further wide. Launched over the top. Touch is taken down. Takes on one. Puts it back out wide. Pratt puts in a ball on his left at the back post. Able to be touched down. And the shot towards goal was spraying wide. O'Donnell would have been diving the wrong way anyway. Anything on target there. Might have been another goal for Playford. Campbelltown 3-0 up against Sturt Lions in just under 20 minutes. Adelaide Comets 2-0 against Para Hills Knights. The two sides, of course, already relegated from the NPL. 0-0 between Metro and Croydon and West Torrensburg Keller. Adelaide City still 1-0 up. Playford perhaps looking for another chance. No foul there, and West Adelaide's turn to counter. Oliveira. Furthest forward is Stam. Looking for the ball across here. Through the middle. Another one on here for Riley Stam. That's a lovely little finish. Just to poke it past Luke Ospey. And West Adelaide get themselves back level on the final day. Becomes an 8th goal of the season for Riley Stam. Playford do stay 4th, and West Adelaide are currently 10th, with the possibility to go into 9th, with Sturt currently 3-0 down to Campbelltown, but West Adelaide do need the win to not finish 3rd bottom. Just on that goal from Stam as well, as I said, becomes his 8th of the season. 8 goals and 6 assists. 14 goal contributions from Riley Stam since moving over to West Adelaide. Only scored 2 league goals last season and didn't score too many either when he was the Adelaide United youth team. Of course, that breakout season with Para Hills in the State League 1 a few years ago, where he really made a name for himself. But this season especially as well, having Maxim Ivanic alongside him up front, been an absolute game changer for the now 21-year-old striker, Riley Stam. They come with another attack here. unable to make it more than a failed pass. Ball stays in play. Only game so far tonight in which both teams have scored a goal. And we know about West Adelaide's high-scoring matches this season as they come forward again across the face of goal. There was enough of a touch there to put it goalwards, but I think Luke Osby just got some sort of limb out enough to prevent it from going that way. It's a bit messy here for the home side. They do manage to make their way out of it for now. Late challenge perhaps in there, no. All fair. Of course, don't forget as well the final series for the men starting next week. Continuation of the final series for the WNPL as well. Do make sure to get out and watch the matches. Of course, positions still needing to be decided tonight in the men's NPL. State League 2 finals confirmed for next weekend as well. We know it will be, as we have this free kick come in, punched away by Luke Osby. We know it will be Salisbury Inter versus West Adelaide in the WNPL and Campbelltown versus West Torrensburg-Calla in the grand final. I should say the second chance final. The first one being that grand final qualifying final. Playford again. 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses away from home this season for Playford. A fairly even record from this now 11 matches. This currently sitting at a 4th draw of the year in the league. Stam. Trying to get onto this one, but unable to win it. Loose pass in which the captain Penendez able to pounce upon to. There's a foul there from Connor Golan. Free kick for the away side. As we see West Torrensburg-Calla get a goal up against Adelaide United tonight. Of course, a very depleted Adelaide United side with most of the squad being away at the Otten Cup over in Eindhoven in the Netherlands. Ball comes in from Ryan off the free kick. West Adelaide able to play it out from the back and launch it up. Midfield sprayed out wide right as it stands. Adelaide City, it's all in their hands whether or not they win the league tonight. They currently still sit 1-0 up against FK West Torrensburg-Calla in second, even with the 3 points currently. Playford here, sitting in 4th. So there's a shot from range there. The header is away from Harriman. Pulled down and a foul. Playford finished 8th last year in their first season back in the NPL for quite some time. They're a club with high aspirations, of course, from the north. Another season and a finals campaign to build upon that, as there's a chance here, but the offside flag does go up in the end. Free kick taken short by Muhatira, on loan from Metro Stars. Played the 8 matches, 4 starts for them this season. This is his 4th match and start for West Adelaide since joining on loan. Originally joined Metro from Para Hills Knights in the year in which they got promoted to the NPL. Here he is on the ball. Ball up the wing, kept inside. Not according to the assistant referee. Choosing the head of that one, Muhatira out for a throw, Playford's way. Trying to battle his defender here. Here's a chance for Dan Ryan off the post initially. A second go at it. Off the post, and somehow it hasn't got in. A second off it. Headed away once again. How none of those went in, I do not know. But West Adelaide very much warned after that. Cross comes in, cleared. Over the top, Muhatira getting his head first, enough to prevent a further attack. Banjak's pass. Finds Ivanic. Gets it back from Stam, but the pass with too much weight on it. About 10 minutes until half time. And still the only goal so far tonight, the only game so far tonight, which both teams have scored a goal. Ball comes through here. There's enough of a sliding challenge in there to prevent an attack for now, but it will be a corner. Set piece for the home side, seeing what they can do from this one. Ball bouncing around in the box, able to be cleared. West Adelaide with a tendency to concede goals. They're the second most conceding team in the league, only in front of Para Hills. Playford sit right in the middle for both stats in terms of goals for and against across the entirety of the league. Murati inside to Golan, and now Fabrizio. Flicked on a header by Murati. Stan. Good work there from the forward, already with a goal tonight. Back from Ivanic. Riley Stam again having the shot against Ospite. Not enough to get it past the veteran goalkeeper. In the State League 1, West Adelaide only conceded the 23 goals across the season. This season, just such a high propensity to both score and concede, as we've seen by those crazy draws in which they've had the 3-3, the 4-4, the 5-5, even with a few 0-0s sprinkled amongst those. West Adelaide, of course, looking to go out on a high, even with no further matches to expect next weekend. They will want to spoil Playford's party of the possibility of a home final. They can do here tonight. Good sliding challenge in there. Will be a throw. Ball launched upfield. A fairly clear push from Murati there, meaning a free kick for the away side. Another update. Adelaide United have equalised against West Torrens Burkalla over at Jack Smith Park. Metro Stars and Croydon, the only game currently sitting goalless over at TK Shutter Reserve. Here's Dan Ryan. Whips in his ball at the edge of the box once again. Goes over. They build once again. Here's one from distance. over the bar. They know they have that home final in sight, Playford. They'd love to get one back before half-time. Nice work there to get out of that. Onside. Will be a cross in for Penendez. Able to get his head the right side and put it in the back of the net for Playford's second of the night. And it is through their captain, Christos Penendez. 7 for him this season. The 2019 Golden Boot winner scores to put his side back in front tonight here at Kilburn. Metro Stars have now gone 1-0 up against Croydon, all matches with goals now tonight in the final round. Fabrizio. Funny enough as well, you're looking at goal scoring periods across matches this season. It's only the third time Playford has scored in the last 15 minutes of the first half. The least scoring period across the entirety of this season. West Adelaide, the second least conceding with 6, or now 7. Another look at a table with a few more goals having gone in around the place. Metro Stars with that goal still stay in third. Playford still in fourth as well, thankfully, for that goal they just got through their captain. Top 6 as it currently stands. Adelaide City in first, Burkalla in second, Metro in third, Playford fourth, FK Beograd 5th, and Croydon 6th. Adelaide United just sit outside the finals places. Free kick for Playford. Once again, delivered in by Ryan. Just about a minute to go. Mullen. Just couldn't keep that one in play. Nice passing from this Playford forward line. Another cross coming into the back post, headed downwards, only towards O'Donnell. Third highest crosses in the league on average in matches this season. Playford going for about 15 per match. French might go for another tonight. Instead goes back to Sean Harvey. Mullen tries to cut it through the midfield. He'll get it back out wide. No, not if Oliveira is able to get a touch in. Will be his throw. Will be Playford's actually. My apologies. Long throw. O'Donnell able to capture as we enter time. Marati's ball. Touch from Stamp. Not too fine. Golan putting it back into midfield. We'll get it back from Oliveira. Marati. Midfielder going back to Fabrizio. Adelaide Comets have scored a third at the Paddocks. Both of those sides last NPL matches for this year. Kirk. Not wide again. Marati goes inside. He tried to fake that first one, but it was well read. That one's from distance. Oh, did have Luke Osby worried. I thought it was going to go wide. But clearly the goalkeeper had more thoughts to that than I did. Marati. And back away once again. Golan. Stamp. Trying to put in his other forward. Getting another pass, unable to cut through. Back with Captain O'Donnell. French wins that header. McGregor got the first goal tonight, and what a goal it was. Make it double digits for him this year. Harvey, one who returned midway through this season. And has started in 8 of the 11 matches he's played. Highly experienced defender. Over 350 matches for him. And that will be half-time. Playford head into the break leading. And hoping to stay fourth. Won't be too far away until the second half. Do not go anywhere. Half-time score here at Kilburn Sportsplex. It's West Adelaide 1, Playford City 2.
First touches, first goals, first big moments. This is where football comes back to being football. Fast, technical, unpredictable, and always fun. Football Fives is built for players who still love the game, but play it their way. More touches, more movement, more moments that actually matter. Whether you're fitness, chasing wins, or just chasing that feeling of playing again, this is where your game fits. Different divisions, different levels, one shared love of football. Football Fives, football that works around life, not the other way around.
Introducing Carl's Jr. Star Boxes for taste and value that's out of this world. Choose a tasty ranch, original, Santa Fe or barbecue double cheeseburger and grab a small fries, all for only $6.95. Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
I just want to make an impact.
Hop in.
Where are we going?
There are so many career paths with SAPOL, from operations to CSI. You could walk the beat or work somewhere a little quieter. If you want to make a difference, there's a career at SAPOL for you.
Hey, it's going to be all right.
Call up the search.
Find where you belong in blue. Search SAPOL Careers.
For over 25 years, HPG Homes have been helping South Australians build and own their dream home. Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. We're committed to quality, affordability and creating a way of life for you and your family. Fixed price, turnkey. It's gotta be HPG. HPG Homes.
At Service FM, we know every workplace is different. Every challenge is unique. That's why we personalise our services to our customers' different needs across different industries. From medical to mining and manufacturing, hospitality to healthcare, commercial to defence. So when you need to create a better work environment, you need Service FM. Proud partner with Football South Australia.
Hits it, and what a hit it is, and that makes it 4-1. Ivanic unleashes with his left. But he's through on goal, he's struggled to the far side. An Olympic have broken the deadlock. It's Minchin Park, ready through. Satira's there, he's got a first chance at it, blocked, second chance at it. Great stop there by Oxenham, it's broken to Moss. And that's a fine goal to open the scoring for RD22. Now, just outside the box, faces Van der Hout, he's onto his left, swings the shot in. Oh, that's a cracker! Hassie John scores a banger.
For an injury on the weekend, our walk-in sports injury clinic is open Saturdays and Sundays to support you. Located ground floor, Calvary Adelaide Hospital, Wakefield Sports and Exercise Medicine Clinic is keeping you moving.
I love refereeing because it's a challenge, you know, to go out to try and get the right decision, manage some of the egos or the personalities, knowing that you've got all these different types of people at play. And it's actually been a good life school as well. I started refereeing junior games on the Sunday. I was playing in senior football on the Saturday, so I felt like, you know, making some money. I think I was a decent player back then. You know, I could have stayed around and played senior football in NPL, but I decided to go refereeing, and I've gotten the National League much quicker than if I was as a player. Probably wouldn't have made it as a player, to be honest. Just kind of never looked back and was happy to progress. But I think people should try refereeing. I think it's a great tool to realise, you know, how you can also contribute to part of the game. There's pathways. Definitely it can be a rewarding career.
Adelaide wakes up with 5AA, David Penberthy and Will Goodings. Tom Wren for sport. Jay Drobran on the scene as it happens. Jess Adamson with the news that matters to Adelaide. Breakfast with David and Will, bringing together the names you trust with everything you need to know to start your day. Always live, always local, and only on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Whether it's a house and land package, custom build or development, our HPG fixed price guarantee ensures no nasty surprises or price changes along the way. Fixed price turnkey. It's gotta be HPG.
We are unbelievably proud to announce today a partnership with Variety, the children's charity, which will result in a scholarship fund for children within the state who are in need of help to participate in the game. The total amount of the fund is going to be $100,000, which is a significant amount, but it's going to support young children access football in the state.
One of the many trademarks that Variety has really is about inclusion and joy and community. And this scholarship partnership speaks to all of that. It allows children to be involved. It allows children from a community program to be involved across all communities. And above all, will provide them with a great sense of joy.
There'll be 3 tiers of scholarships. One of those is a participation scholarship up to $2,000. There will be 2 grants provided for pathway program players up to $5,000, and Tier 3 will be an inclusion scholarship between $500 and $1,000 to support young kids under the age of 18 whose families need support to access the game. We think it's a really important project that we've been working on for a period of time. Variety are an amazing charity. They provide so much support to the local community. The partnership's been made, you know, with Variety and Football South Australia contributing equally to the fund to the tune of a total amount of $100,000. We think it's an exciting development for the game in the state, and it's with great pride that we announce that today.
This is where it starts. First touches, first goals, first big moments. where confidence grows, where skills get sharper, where friends become teammates, and teammates become mates for life. Football Fives is fast, it's fun, and it's built for players who just want to play. More touches, more chances, more moments to try, learn, and go again. Here, every player is part of the game. Every pass matters. Every goal feels big. Whether you're starting out, building confidence, or just love being on the ball, Football Fives is your game. Football Fives. Play more, learn faster, love the game.
Still in the box, and it's another goal!
Welcome back for the second half here at Kilburn Sportsplex. West Adelaide 2-1 down to Playford City in the last 45 minutes of the regular season for both of these sides. Playford heading into finals next week regardless. They'll want to finish as high as possible, which they are currently. West Adelaide will want to at least finish the season on a high. see if they could just possibly get 3 points and jumpstart Lions in 9th. Playford going from right to left, West Adelaide from left to right. McGregor and Penendez, the 2 goal scorers for Playford in the first half. Riley Stam with a finish for West Adelaide as well to get their only goal of the match so far. That's a poor touch. Otter rejoined West Adelaide recently. Their runner-up best and fairest of last year in State League 1. Fabrizio. Forced all the way back there. With O'Donnell. All games now back underway apart from Metro and Croydon. Up at TK Shutter Reserve. Trying to find an angle for a pass here. Cleared away by Harriman. Trying to slip that one through. Right through the centre. Can hear a bit of angst from the home crowd as well. Wanting to see more from their side. First ever match between these two sides played back in 1967. June of that year was a round 10 match played at Hindmarsh Stadium. Then Hellas defeat Adelaide City 4-2 at Hindmarsh. First ever time these two sides met. Over 50 years ago. Upfield. And again, option in the box to try and aim forward that cross. It didn't reach, and that will be a throw. Like we're just having a shoelace being tied. Ron was long but headed away for the time being. And a foul there spotted by referee Rosario Iacobini. Adelaide Comets have now made it 4 against Para Hills. Into that main stand here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Its first full season as a men's NPL club here at this great facility. Through the legs there of Pratt. That pokes through to Oliveira. First time ball in across the box. Cleared right back out to that wing. Another cross in. Header isn't too convincing. Still having to be dealt with in the box. Now on the edge is Ivanic. Scored that absolute perler from distance against Bocala last week in their losing effort. Just a bit of afters there as well. Both involving the captain Penendez. There you go, Oliveira. You can hear the urgency that the crowd wants from West Adelaide. They're building to a chance. Again, from distance it's spilled. Oh, what a save! Luke Osby getting a boot after the initial spillage. Fantastic stuff from the goalkeeper. Can they score from this corner, West Adelaide? At the front post, the header comes across. Will be just the goal kick. Adelaide Comets 5-0 up against Para Hills Knights. Adelaide City 1-0 away at Beograd. Bocala and Adelaide United 1-1. Metro 1-0 against Croydon, and Sturt 3-0 down to Campbelltown. Has it taken off of him there as it gets away the ball? Goes down there and a free kick. Ivanic, nice touchdown from the currently second placed in the Golden Boot, Maxim Ivanic. There's his strike partner having another effort there. second in the Golden Boot before this round started. Maxim Ivanic, George Blackwood. Unless Maxim Ivanic can score a bucket full tonight, seems to have grabbed the Golden Boot in the NPL for Burkalla. Still with the possibility to win a league title tonight, West Torrens. Burkalla at the moment, they're still drawing against Adelaide United in the youth team. They need to win that one, but they also need Adelaide City to drop points against FKB Agrat, which currently Adelaide City have all three away at One Solution Park. Stam. Bit of a miscommunication there between Ivanic and Stam. Had it taken off of each other, really, for the moment there. Throw in on the far side. Well, one there. Puts it out wide. Looking for a cross as Playford tend to look for. Will be out for the throw. No goals as of yet this half. As we tick towards the hour, that's a nice ball from McGregor. Put in by Harris, the two former Adelaide United players combining. Goal kick. Harry Hills have gotten one back against Adelaide Comets. Trying to play themselves out of that one. Harris putting it back forward. Misses that one there, Muhatira. Pratt was trying to get on the end of it. Penendez puts it back into the box. Strong challenge in there. O'Donnell quick enough to capture it. That one sailing across. Just a nervy moment. Misplaced pass. Right to Mullen. Potter playing it back inside now, back with Muhatira. Potter's throw. Up the wing. There. Something off the ball, it seems, between Oliveira and McGregor. Not too sure. I didn't spot it initially. My apologies. Has been called back for a foul, I think. West Adelaide look like they're ready Alex Samopoulos to come on in a moment. And Ryan now is chatting about it. Clearance was attempted. Oliveira still behind play, having a few words. As there's a foul. From the dead ball. It's another header away. Finds its way back to the Brazilian. Tries to chip it over the top. Again, we'll go through another update of the table as a bit more time has passed. Para Hills, another update. They're down to 10. A red card over at the Paddocks. Table as it stands, Adelaide City sitting in first place, 3 points in front of West Torrens. Burkalla in second. Metro Stars in third. Playford City here in fourth. FK Beograd fifth. Croydon sixth as the finals places outside of that. Adelaide United in 7th, Campbelltown in 8th, Sturton 9th, West Adelaide in 10th. And of course, the two relegated sides, as confirmed a bit of time ago now, Adelaide Comets in 11th and Para Hills in 12 points with 1 point. Ryan. Just slipping on the ball there with Pratt. Poked it away enough. We'll just now falter. Another pass that's been cut out. It's a nice ball. They come through here. Could this be a third? Good save from O'Donnell. Has a second chance here that he has to save again, in which he does. A great double effort from the goalkeeper. Adelaide City 2-0 up against FK Beograd. They've got one hand on the trophy. Corner comes in from Playford once again, off the head and away. Kept in across the face of goal, and again O'Donnell. Here comes that change. Simopoulos to come on, Dion Kirk to come off. As well, Keshav Shrestha coming on for his 19th match of the season. "20 minutes left of round 22. Ball comes in. The header is goalwards, but just bouncing out. No real threat. Touched away. Pratt tried to win it back on a second effort, but Diego Oliveira able to push it back towards his goalkeeper. No goals in this second half, if you are just joining us here at Kilbert. Stuck in the corner there. Over on that far side will be a corner. Ball comes in, headed upwards. McGregor able to win it loose. As another cross comes in, the touch there from Penendis. It's just over the bar though. Again, as we look at more changes, Jackson Kurtz and Shota Babasaki both about to come onto the field of play for Playford. Penendis, the second change in which to come off. First being that of Cameron Harris. Hadn't scored for 2 games before tonight, Christos Penendis. Just falling there as Babasaki was immediately called into action. Babasaki with Playford joining this year, of course. End of the season, a very different situation in which he was back in Japan, where he was with Valago Akoma in the 5th tier of his home country. Finished 6th in an 8-team league, just the 1 point off relegation in the end. With a shot of Babasaki as Isaac Mullins down on the ground, and play will be stopped by our referee. So a few West Adelaide players in particular taking this as a bit of a drinks break. Isaac Mullen, as I said there, now second leading goal scorer across the club. Hasn't actually scored a goal since round 14 against Croydon. Most all of his goals coming in the first half of the season. Otter. Back with just behind Oliveira. And dispossessed there as this is a through ball and it's nice. Shot of Babasaki. Forced out wide by Muhitira. And that's great pressure put on by Muhitira. Otter, he himself now with pressure to deal with. And a foul given in midfield. Looks like West Torrens Burkalla have gotten a second back. They're now back 2-1 up against Adelaide United. Throw-in. Bit of a chat between Jackson Kurtz and Junota. Ivanic. Right idea to put it out to the wide left, but like the pace on it to reach the intended target. Just on that table, West Torrens Burkalla a point behind Adelaide City. They've done their job in now currently leading against United. They need Adelaide City to concede 2 in the last 10 minutes of the season in order to win a league title. At the moment, it's all in Adelaide City's hands. It's theirs to win. Here, Playford City stay sitting in 4th place. They won't want FK Beograd to get a win against Adelaide City, as that will move them down to 5th. Metro Stars were finishing in 3rd. Regardless, really. So they're safe there. Through and then cleared away once again. Able to get the right side of his defender. That ball's put into no man's land. Here's Xavier Pratt. That one from the edge of the sun, challenging O'Donnell. Ball comes into the box across the face of goal. A back post option here. Looks for another cutback, but right towards. And Jackson O'Donnell is always going to catch that ball. Just coming off second best there and struggling to make his way back to his feet. Otter winning the header. Not enough to keep it on the second time. Edge of the box. Chance here for Tsamopoulos. First big contribution off the bench there for Alex Tsamopoulos. Unable to find the back of the net with it though. Changes coming for both sides. James Odenwalder coming on for West Adelaide. Tabarez and Truscott coming on for Playford. Those off will be Dan Ryan, who won't get to score in a 4th match in a row against West Adelaide. Truscott comes on. Pratt off and Tabarez on. West Adelaide player coming off. He's just made his way off the far side. I can't quite see who it is yet, but you know that's Jimmy Odenwalder who's come on. Former Adelaide Croatia Raiders man, of course. Outside achieving promotion just a few hours ago now, really. Just under 2 hours, securing against Adelaide Olympic in the State League 1. 1-0 win at Adelaide Olympics ground, which also condemned them to 3rd place instead of 2nd, thanks to Modbury's result against Cumberland United. Cumberland themselves dropping out of the finals completely after such a great year in the Cup. less than 10 minutes. Of Ben Moore. Interesting touch from the again, pressure found. Tabarez loses footing while having the ball at his. Nice, quick passing as the commentator's curse comes to fruition there. And Jack. Foul there from McGregor and a free kick for West Adelaide. No foul there and Playford attack. 3 on 3. Wide with Tabarez. Numbers flooding back for West Adelaide. 7 in defence, 3 up front in that instance for Playford. Yeah, we're always going to struggle when they came flooding back like that. Ball comes into the box. High boot, no, says the referee. Despite a few shouts from the home crowd. Well caught by the captain and goalkeeper O'Donnell there. Quick to come off his line and collect it. Looking for any sort of cross, perhaps. Back with Jun Otter. Banjak. Uhatira. Alex Banjak again. Hadn't scored a league goal before this season now. This year has 3. Babasaki opting to go right through the centre. Babasaki still going. Oh, what a goal this could be! A solo run from the Japanese forward. Unable to finish it off. Playford with a change coming on. Anthony Pictionary. It'll be Patrick McGregor, it seems, to come off. Missionary, another new addition for this season for Playford. Joined from Campbelltown. 19th match for Playford in 2026 in the league. Now, and player's been stopped. Just needing some attention. Seems like a change is to be made with that, and Luka Dobrovolsky is coming on. The 20-year-old defender will come on in that place. And it looks like Adelaide City have scored a third, and that will just about, barring any late miracles, secure a league title for Adelaide City in 2026. Inching towards the 90 now here and across the grounds. Places as they currently stand. Adelaide City in first, Burkalla second, Metro third, Playford fourth, Beograd fifth, and Croydon sixth to make out the finals places for next week and the weeks to come, of course. Only one of those top two playing against each other at the and one of the top six, should they, playing against each other at the moment, being Metro Stars and Croydon. And as things stand, they're going to meet each other next week at the same place at TK Shuttle Reserve, with Metro having the home final, sitting in third, and Croydon sitting in sixth. Just like last year when Croydon had to play Burkalla. Croydon then hosting that home final, Burkalla finishing in sixth. Burkalla, of course, with the week off now, as they will finish in second spot. Metro Stars have just gotten a second against Croydon as we go into added time here. I can't imagine there'd be an extreme amount to be added on here at this final match of the season here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Has played host to many a big game this year in terms of scoreline and stature. Of course, you go back to that derby midway through the season against Adelaide City, and of course those high-scoring matches involving West Adelaide. All in all, a fairly positive first season back. They've managed to stay up, which was the goal. You'd have to imagine in coming up from State League 1. Bringing in plenty of players to try and hold on, which they have done now, and I'm sure they'll build even bigger and better next year in this facility. Playford very much with next week to look forward to. Will be their third ever finals match. They haven't played a finals match since 2002. Before that, it was in 1999. Those are the only two other times in which they've played a finals match. Of course, with those two matches, means they've never actually won a finals match either. It'll also be their highest ever finish in the South Australian First Division, again in their second season of being up in the NPL. It is a great achievement for this side from the north. Even early on, possibly amongst those in the mix for the title, they did stray away from that midway through this season with a poor series of results. But all in all, now they will have a fourth place finish to their name. The best ever done by this football club. West Adelaide, can they get one back before full time and get things level? Not when they're slipping on the ball like that. That's well won by Allgate. No foul there, says the referee. Ball over the top. I was looking to find the right shirt. Throw it on the far side. No games yet to have called full time. All in additional time though. Into the 5th minute of added time here. Ball comes in. Osby only punches away. Being urged to hit it from distance. A cross comes in instead. Cleared. Referee does check the watch. Doesn't blow full time. It is over between Burkalla and Adelaide United. And it is full time here as well between West Adelaide and Playford City. It's a 4th place finish for Playford. It's 10th for West Adelaide. They're safe. They have been safe from relegation for a few weeks, but another season for them in the NPL. Playford have a home final to look forward to next week against FK Beograd. A fixture in which they only played a few weeks ago in round 16, and they lost 1-0 at home. They'll want to bounce back after that one. But it is all from us here at Kilburn Sportsplex. Full time here. Playford City 1. Playford City 2. West Adelaide 1.
Versus Adelaide, or defeated Adelaide United 1.